win here tonight. Referee Chris Sadag getting us started in the featured fight of the night, contested in bantamweight Muay Thai. Mavlov Tupiev in the white, Yodpupa in the red.
Patient start for Yodpupa. That's exactly what he talked about. Didn't want to rush it, but also needs to be careful and not let Tupiev get his weapons going. Tupiev has that one-shot power that can take your lights out. Yodpupa said he wanted to work off that low kick. That one dodged by the Uzbek fighter Mavlov Tupiev.
Johnny, I gotta say, this looks like the best shape I have seen Tupiev in since he's been at one. He is coming out ripped, stripped, and striated, really relying heavily on that rear push kick.
Gotta say the same for Yodpupa. It's the first time I've ever seen him with abs.
A lot of fakes coming off of that rear leg. He sets up another one. Yodpupa catches it, pulls it into the right hand of the body. Testing those washboard abs of Tupiev.
Yodpupa is a powerful left hook, but like you saw, that does keep that right side open to a counter shot. I like the way that he pivoted off that angle, off that left hook into the low kick. To stay away from the big right hand of Tupiev.
Yodpupa picked up a $100,000 one contract from winning the Road to One Thailand tournament. What would it do for Mavlov Tupiev to pick one up? Another win over a one-contracted fighter. He got that big win over Aliverdi Ramazanov, where he looked so dominant against the former one kickboxing world champion. If he can stop Yodpupa here tonight, it is hard to deny this man.
Coming up a win over a former Razanami world champion in Rambo as well as Tupiev, but nice use of the right push kick as well, keeping Yodpupa away, stopping that low kick attempt coming from Yodpupa. But Yodpupa has attacks a lot heavy on that low kick. Unable to find it so far. Tupiev working more on the outside with that push kick. Yodpupa looking for a counter off that catch.
Again with that push kick, right down the middle with it, looking to mix up the levels. Goes up top, looks like he slipped a bit there. Referee Chris Sadag was not awarded knockdown because of the slip. Low kick checked by Yodpupa. Yodpupa is definitely taking his time. He told us he wants to utilize hand combinations in the low kicks. That's kind of his MO. That's his signature style. He looks to be leading heavy with the hook. Catching that push kick. Figured out an answer to that push kick. Let's see if he can keep it up here as the first round comes to an end. Who do you got in that first round, Gianni?
That one ultra close, Mitch. I really don't know. Both men had their moments. Tupiev with the push kicks. Yodpupa was looking for that counter right hand. He knew he couldn't find it, so he's adding that left hook and the low kick to finish. Nice work there, nice adjustment coming from Yodpupa. Look at him move out of the way of that right hand coming from Tupiev as well. Trying to find that low kick at home. That's a nice catch there though from Tupiev. Another push kick to the face coming from Tupiev. Tupiev on the other side as well, unable to land any big shots on the hands. A lot of respect on both sides. Let's see if they turn it up in this second round.
Yeah, the game plan is obviously to utilize the rear push kick, but he's got to have some ability to create some adjustments here in this second round, because it looks like Yodpupa has found an answer for that push kick. Let's see if Tupiev can switch things up and change the game here in this second round.
There's a nice jab there from Tupiev. Stiff jab landing. Yodpupa throwing out that left hook, but again leaves himself a little bit open.
Right hand. Catch and counter from Yodpupa. Yodpupa wading in with that big hook. Into a jab. Tupiev. Beautiful right hand counter. The aggression sits down Yodpupa. He found the adjustment, went to the hands, and sat down his opponent in the second round.
Tupiev just started to plant the feet of for Yod Pupa's left hook. Right hand lands clean. Got knocked down in the second round. Yod Pupa down. But we've seen it before. Having a bout against Kasem. Yod Pupa still can come back and win by knockout. Nice stiff jab coming from Mavlud Tupiev.
It's like that fight against Kasem. He had a hard time finding the range. He couldn't quite deal with the distance. He came up empty a lot of his shots. He's going to have to cover this distance more effectively, work his way behind the jab. He's trying to throw those monstrous left hooks, but he needs to cover the distance or time some of those low kicks off of the punches of Tupiev.
Tupiev now backpedaling. Yod Pupa looking for the counter shots. I think as he walks him down, the low kicks will be there. And Yod Pupa, there you go, that's one there, landing clean. Look for him to string it off now. What's so dangerous is Tupiev. Tupiev, he's drawing him into this range. Big right hand from Tupiev and the left hook as well. Just dynamite in both of his hands.
Counter right hand, pressure coming from Yod Pupa. Trying to trap Tupiev with his ropes on the back, but Tupiev's going to do a good job of circling out, staying active with the jab, staying very light on his feet and mobile. Yod Pupa covering up, looking to counter. Trying to cut that distance, trapping in the corner. Good right hand again. Tupiev.
Yod Pupa looking to strike with the hands here. There's a nice right hand landed clean for Yod Pupa. As he walks, Tupiev down, that low kick is open. Now starting to land is Yod Pupa. Tupiev struggling to keep Yod Pupa back. Nice lunging right kick there from the 19-year-old Yod Pupa.
Yod Pupa in the count as Tupiev tries to run into a left hook. There's the right hand to end the round. Yod Pupa still looks confident, but a huge knockdown in the second round for Mavlud Tupiev.
Frustration there in the corner of Yod Pupa. He knows he got caught with a big shot. It was a short right hand there as he was leaning forward off that elbow attempt. Look at this, leaving himself open. Yod Pupa talked about needing to keep the guard tighter. That's a nice right hand landing clean from Tupiev. And Yod Pupa started to turn up the pressure, started to close the distance with a lunging left hook. But this was the adjustment in the second round. Tupiev started to plant down on his feet, let the hands go, and it created the opening for the right hand and the knockdown.
Huge round, most likely scored 10-8 to Mavlud Tupiev. The first round might have went to Yod Pupa because of the countering, the superior striking that he shows. Could be one round apiece with a slight point advantage going to Mavlud Tupiev as the third round begins in our featured fight of the night.
Yod Pupa goes on the attack now. Right to the legs. Tupiev looking for victory number 2 here. And Friday fights. It would be a huge win if he takes out Yod Pupa, the contracted athlete.
That was a nice little two-punch combination, starting with the right, ending with the left. Tupiev switching stances, feeling comfortable as he pumps out 2 jabs. But Yod Pupa is so dangerous. He possesses that one-hitter quitter in both those hands. He can end your night. Tupiev needs to fight very smart here because it looks like Yod Pupa is covering the distance well, and he's putting Mavlud Tupiev right in range for that big right hand.
Tupiev told us that he wants to become a world champion in his division. He wants to change his life, wants to earn that contract. If he can take out Yod Pupa, this is going to be a huge win. Yod Pupa, after the loss against Kasem, he needs this win. He wants to get up to the big shows. One fight nights. He needs to claw his way back. Roman might be down on the scorecards after that big knockdown.
Tupiev pumping out that jab. That was a nice little big lead hook. Followed by the low kick, doubles up on it. That's 3 low kicks in a row. Make that 4. This crowd is trying to spur on our countryman for the come-behind victory.
there. And Tifiev is such a different style than what Pupa is used to. Strong hands, able to punch off base, going to southpaw to the right hand like that. Just catching Pupa off guard a little bit. Now attacking that lead leg. Tifiev does not like it.
That lead leg is getting chewed up, Gianni. A lot of superficial damage on that lead leg. That's going to weigh on the judges' minds here. Nice leg kick landing again. Digging in deep.
Left leg now just chewed up, Mitch. Purple. And those low kicks at the third and final round. Olympian that earned him the victory. I think Pupa needs more of that.
The highest category we have is near finish, right? And so if Pupa wins rounds 1 and 3, it's still going to come down to be knocked down in the second. So, I mean, right now, there's a lot of momentum on the side of Pupa, but if you look at the scoring criteria, Mamadou Tupier, if he won the second round, 10-8, it's going to go to him. I don't know. You got to head to the judges' scorecards, featured fight of the night. Highly intriguing. Ooh, I'd like to see 2 more rounds of that, Gianni.
Poker face on Tifiev, but that leg is damaged. But like you talked about, Mitch, a big second round for Tifiev. With the knockdown, scoring heavily. Let's take a look at some of the punches here. Again, Tifiev doing some big damage with the hands, but Pupa coming back with the low kicks. If we had 2 more rounds like you talked about, it would be so interesting to see if Tifiev could have survived, but the hands was the story for Tifiev in this bout. Look at the left hand landing clean, rocking the jaw of Pupa, but the low kicks eating up that lead leg of Tifiev. I really don't know.
He said his key to victory was to get a knockdown, and he did just that. Let's see if it was enough to win over the judges' scorecards. Let's head over to Nara for the official decision. Both men believe they've done enough, but it doesn't matter what they think or what we think. Only 3 people ringside really truly matter. Let's go hear from them.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Your winner, by way of majority decision, Maฟ
Tifiev picks up a majority decision victory. The hands and that knockdown scored heavily in his favor. What a win, taking out a contracted athlete in Pupa. Mamadou Tifiev makes it 2 wins in a row here on 1 Friday Fights.